Dude, I mean, the firestone clearly can only go in the stove, but it doesn't give me many options, does it? Uh, hmm.
I can only see myself in a...
Yep, that's all you can. I'm just getting kind of desperate now, but there's nothing I seem to have missed either. No, no items that I've not interacted with. Maybe the machine will give me a hint? Doubt it.
The vessel's a few centimeters deep and empty.
That doesn't...
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything and... Hello?
Nope, that did not seem to help.
Beans all present and correct.
Alright.
And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Yep. It's just how do I start the fire? I'm sure it is something so... Oh, of course. I... I'm not even... No, I'm not even gonna...
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
Exactly.
I'll give it a go.
Overthinking things, that is me. Or
What?
what? No.
Beans all...
No.
What was that about?
Yep. Put it above the fire.
Let's see. The water's boiling.
So put the things in. Right? Put them in now.
All present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Oh, but you can only do that when you swing it back.
A watering can full of hot water.
So now you
Very
combine
well.
them.
The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Coffee. Alright. Here, machine.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
It's a monkey.
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Totally is a monkey.
Oh no.
What? I have to say, I did not see that coming.
A clever mechanism.
Yeah. Wow. You're screwed if
This
monkey
is the
dies, though.
legendary secret cellar.
Yeah, I'd call this pretty legendary. Look at this.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Well, there's a lot of things to look at here, I'd say.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it. A picture on a stone slab. A jewel is glinting. A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient.
How do you know that's a her? Anyhow, yeah, I mean, that is pretty neat and all with the monkey and, you know, the caffeine-addicted monkey. It's just, what if monkey dies? You're kind of screwed then. You're really screwed. Because you're going to have to find another monkey, imprison it, and train it to do that, which seems kind of difficult.
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
Alright, but there is something here.
Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing.
Well, no problem. We know where that is, because that is super easy.
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Well, that is probably the opening, but...
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
So, pick it up. Or pick them up.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Well, you are. Surely, Evo has seen, you know, the undergrowth on the gravestone and now picking up shears. Surely she sees what's going to happen next, right?
There are 3 carved figures by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone. This one here has a blue sapphire in its head. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious...
Yep, blue, red, and green.
Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow have to open the bars.
And get light in there.
No chance. There has to be a secret mechanism to open the bars.
Yeah, get light on all 3. That seems pretty basic to me, but... Alright, go up, then... You know, we'll do the next obvious 2 steps, which is to poke, or not poke that, I guess. I figured we'd poke the marble there, but... Or I guess we have to do it from the outside.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Good.
The window's open.
Alright, can no longer examine that. That's always a good sign. So let's get rid of the undergrowth.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little gravestone made...
Kinski.
A little
Yeah, not sure on that one. Alright, so we've got that. Light is going down. And now it is, we need to adjust this, right?
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Well, what if we place a staff there? Wait, look at the opening in the floor?
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Can we now just adjust the stone figure here?
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Yep. No. Not quite. It is going through it now, but that still doesn't... Interesting. Let's look at this again.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort...
Curious.
I think I'd better take the staff with me.
Yeah, it might. Um, can I do anything with it? No?
This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
Oh, it's gonna be the pets or something, isn't it?
This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious...
So it's a bird and it's a
The
spider?
spider has an emerald.
Hmm. I'm sure that matters somehow.
The light beam is reflected by the little...
Well, I think we have to get something from the gravestone, but I'm not sure what or how.
The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology. The shield reflects the light.
Alright, so we've taken that out of the equation. Which really doesn't leave much. I mean, even outside, it's just cheap and the gravestone, so...
A little gravestone made of...
Yep, Kinski, but I don't know what to do with Kinski.
Hey, Cheep Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly bird.
You're a very silly bird.
Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
So we've got a gravestone, this staff, which seems very important somehow. And we have this wooden tub still. I just don't know what it's for.
A wooden tub. Oh, great.
So it's that and the sarcophagus. I really don't see this guy helping, but...
Yoo-hoo!
Hey now, dialogue. That is pretty good.
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel! And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
Oh boy.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
Really?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
Red.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right! Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
Kinski.